Hey y'all, it's Tyler here. I thought it'd be fun to sit down and tell you a little bit about why I wrote these songs and where I wrote them at and a little story about them. The first track on this new EP, Downtown, is Talkin White Trash. And me and Terry Lee Palmer, the lead guitarist of John Party, were out playing whenever I was opening up for John for about 2 months. And we talked about writing a song. And finally, one day we did get to write a song, and it was Talkin White Trash. And it was just something fun and something that a band could just tear up on a guitar. I love old bluesy rock and country. You know, it kind of puts me in mind of some old Travis Tritt or something like that. But that's a story on Talkin White Trash. I hope y'all like it. I want to tell you a story about Bluegrass on My Mind. I remember I walked into the writing room one day, and I had that idea, but we wrote a song that they had brought to the table because I wanted to keep this one for myself because I figured I could write it by myself. And that's what I did. Whenever I got out of my songwrite with those guys, I hung back in the writing room for a couple hours, and I walked out with Bluegrass on My Mind. And that's how it got on this EP. I hope y'all like it. I want to tell you a little bit about how I wrote the Hummin Song on this EP, Downtown. And basically, I was just sitting in my room, and I had that little bone to do that little thing. And I started putting verses down. I couldn't find a hook, so I just hummed it. And basically, to me, it just kind of sounds like a diary entry or like a journal. Like each verse kind of builds in story. But that's the only song I ever wrote that doesn't really have a hook, the Hummin Song. So y'all check it out. I'm going to tell you how I wrote Sunshine. I woke up one morning about 11 or 12. It was the morning after I was out driving around and passing show to show to show, and I finally got home and crashed, and I slept in real late. I woke up, sat on the couch. I looked outside, I seen the sunshine, and then my soon-to-be fiance walked in the room, and I was like, she's my sunshine too. So I wrote the song by myself, like a lot of these on here, and y'all should check it out. The only cover that's on this thing is a song called Freeborn Man, which has been cut by a lot of people. And I think maybe Jimmy Martin wrote it way back in the day. But a lot of people know that it's Tony Rice's song. And he's one of my biggest influences, even though his music is bluegrass and mine's country. But I thought this record right here was just rootsy enough and country enough that I could sneak one in there. So that's what I did. Y'all check it out. I'm going to tell you about my favorite song on this EP. I think as of right now, it changes about every day, but it's Home Up Yonder. I don't write a lot of spiritual. I mean, I do, but this one's probably the favorite that I've ever wrote. And I basically just went into the studio and I sang it down one time, and that's what's on this record. And if y'all believe or you don't believe, give it a listen. Hope y'all like it.